Stop meddling in election matters. Obasanjo gets 10 warning from powerful anti-corruption crusader. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has been described as a hypocrite following his endorsement of P2B. Prof. Sagay sang while reacting to Obasanjo's latest intervention in the 2023 general elections, urged the elder statesman to stop interfering in the nation's electioneering affairs. Sagay noted further that Obasanjo is a well-respected statesman, but on the issue of candidates Nigeria should vote for, Obasanjo should just keep quiet and let Nigerians decide. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo's opinion about the 2023 general elections and his endorsement of Labour Party flag bearer Peter Obi have continued to generate mixed reactions in the polity. In a recent move, the former leader noted that the 2023 general elections may make or break Nigeria, a statement many politicians did not find funny and have continued to react to it. Obasanjo gets a stern warning ahead of 2023 election. Ahead of the 2023 general elections, Prof. Sagay, chairman of the Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption, PACAC, sent a strong message to the elder statesman. In an interview with the Daily Independent, Sagay described the former leader as a hypocrite who is proud and thinks he's the best leader to ever rule the nation. Sagay, however, urged the former leader to learn to control himself, noting that if he has anything to say regarding election matters, he should communicate directly with the president. He said, and I quote, "I think Obasanjo is a hypocrite in many ways. He tries to show off as if it was the best thing that had ever happened to Nigeria, even though under his regime he's had a lot of setbacks. While he was in office, he himself wanted a third term, which would have been a breach of our democratic practice and renewal. Another thing I've always said about Obasanjo is that he does not control himself. He's a retired head of state and a very well-respected elder statesman who is on telephone terms with the presidency. If he has anything to say, he can always call him and discuss with him." Third-term bid and what Obasanjo should stop doing going forward. Sagay urged the former leader to stop rewriting history and stop meddling in Nigerian politics. He opined thus: he wanted third term and did everything to get it, but he failed. The National Assembly refused his agenda. We all watched it on television then when it happened. The president of the Senate then, Ken Nnamani, put the questions to the senators on the amendment of the Constitution, but not a single person supported it. So Obasanjo should stop trying to write history. We have forgiven him. He's a man I have some respect for, particularly the way he's still acting, not in terms of politics, but as a human being. He travels a lot on election monitoring and peace mission across the world. I admire him for that, but let him stop interfering in Nigerian politics. He has done his own and he is gone. It is about time he allows Nigerians to carry on without his interference. List of top 5 key political events happening in Nigeria in 2023. Meanwhile, in another news, the new year 2023 is significant for Nigeria. It will feature some epochal political events that will shape the future of the most populous African nation for years to come. Nigeria will conduct general elections in 2023. The Presidential and National Assembly elections will hold on Saturday, February 25th, while the governorship and State House of Assembly elections will hold on Saturday, March 11th, according to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. PDP crisis. Wike mocks Atiku over Obasanjo's endorsement of P2B. Newsletter reported that the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, has commented on the recent endorsement of P2B by former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Wike said he had wished Obasanjo did not endorse any candidate, while shooting Atiku Abubakar, the People Democratic Party presidential candidate. Taunting Atiku, the Rivers State governor said, "Something is fundamentally wrong if you serve under someone for 8 years and that person could not recommend you." Now, let me tell you this. I don't know why we are still having this conversation. I don't understand. I don't understand what is going on. And he's not the first person to come out and endorse a candidate too. I did tell you. So what is the problem? For goodness sake, Afenifere endorsed a candidate. Edwin Clark. Other people have been endorsing both for Tinubu, for Atiku. Do you understand? So, Kilowan, the problem. What is now the problem? I've said it before. Obasanjo endorsement, it does not mean that he will go house to house, street to street, polling unit to polling unit, and put gun on people's heads and say you must vote for this my candidate. That is not what it means. So I don't understand. Oh, it is endorsement. Could you bear now? Why are you sounding as if he's using knife and is cutting flesh from people? Because I've said it before. All these endorsements won't mean anything. It does not mean anything. It is only if Nigerians as a whole come outside, can't say don't this is the person that we want. And even if Nigerians do that, you don't even get right to come outside, can't tell Nigerians say they don't even do well, and they tell you. Do you understand? So why are you coming out to say now that OBJ did this and they did this and OBJ did that? And for goodness sake, the endorsements don't even take. I don't understand some people, shall. It is like Prof is beginning to pick up his voice again as this is winding down. Very soon he'll return to activism. Most of the rich Nigerians are afraid of a new Nigeria that is coming soon. No BJs as usual in target new Nigeria. With God, we shall win the war. Now why? You want OBJ to travel like IBB so that you can have freelance to rig this election. See, Papa, it is either Obi or nothing. Some people get savage for mouth. Wait though. You can't see beyond your nose. Okay, who are you to warn OBJ? You're all angry because he's supporting Obi. You can't see beyond your nose. Who is Obasanjo to talk about make or mar an election? Yes, now. What did Obasanjo? Did Obasanjo say what is wrong? I've been saying it here too. We have been even saying it. This 2023 election is the model of election. The election will make or mar this country. Tony. Is anybody laughing? Is anybody disputing the fact? That one is a known fact. They don't want to elect, but they don't stamp and pam. Say na so it go be. Before I go bite my tongue. Yes, now, Abi. This election will make or mar this country. A lot of things going on in this election has shown that. Because OBJ can't come as I can't use him at talker. For that reason now what for now? I beg, tell Baba the real truth. He should stay off politics. Okay, I don't hear now. But all this while, Obasanjo has been endorsing other past presidential candidates. None of you complained. Thank you, sir. So, okay, what be big deal for this one? What's not the big deal? Something fishy is going on, Nigerians. Make una choose wisely, Make una choose wisely. Don't be distracted. Don't lose focus. Choose wisely. Vote smartly. Okay, on those notes, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen.